Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are with Dan Harris with Inspect AZ, and we're with Donna, who is the mother of the two women that are purchasing this property. They're currently up in Flagstaff, so she's down here being their eyes and ears. And so we'll go and take a look at the inspection findings. Hi! This is Donna, and she's looking at it for Brenda and Verna, who are coming to live closer to her now. I bet you're excited about that.
Yeah, I am very excited.
All right, Dan, want to get started?
Let's go.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to show you the water and electric shut off.
Okay.
Look at that, too.
Yeah.
This is your main water supply, shut off supply here, any of these valves actually. Water's off to the house.
Okay. What kind of valve is that called?
Ball valve.
Ball valve. Okay.
Yeah, the gate valve is the one with the handle.
Oh, okay.
Or, you know, the handle.
All right.
Your electrical pedestal is here. This here is your main breaker. We'll show you the other with all your panel breakers for the house.
Okay.
That's in the laundry. So this is your main breaker here on the top red one there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, there it is.
It is 150 amp service.
Okay.
And that's adequate.
Okay.
Gas meter. This is your gas meter for your house.
Okay.
Okay, that's we do have a water softener, and actually a water softener, and there's a filter underneath the sink, an RO unit. I don't know anything about them. I don't claim to. Recommend checking with a water softener company if you anticipate using them.
Yeah, they understand that.
This is your access to the crawl space. It is very, very tight.
Yeah. Did you do low carb before you came over?
No, I don't understand. What I mean, 40 years ago I crawled under these things like crazy. I'm only 40 years older, 20 pounds heavier, and something's going on. But anyhow, you know, it is very tight. I do have written, you know, the only way. Everything I can see is fine.
Okay.
Actually, the home's been repiped with copper, so I'm not seeing any leaks or anything.
That's good.
The only way to get any proper access, you'd have to have somebody dig underneath it, which is quite a project. I don't know if it's necessary or not.
Okay. All right.
AC unit, 2000 AC unit and furnace are 2003s. Both of them are functional and working. So.
Okay. Good. So far, so good.
Your furnace and water heater is in this exterior closet on the carport side of the home. Water heater is 2011, 29 gallon. Everything is functional in that.
How big is it?
29 gallon.
29.
Well, they're 30, but then new energy, energy requirements make it less. No,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so now we have to, you know, it's another gallon less because they added insulation for energy.
Oh my
is what
gosh,
it
all
amounts
right.
to. The pressure relief line is a common installation going in the crawl space. I do recommend considering taking that and have a plumber just extend it to this wall just so it comes out. Actually, let me close this door here. Bring it out next to this one. This one here is for the air
Here,
conditioner.
I can't see because you're in front of the camera.
Oh.
All right, so
Okay.
put it where?
Above that, that's the air conditioner drain.
Oh,
condensate
okay,
drain line.
okay.
And just bring it out just the way that is.
Okay.
Okay. Your air filter is underneath on the bottom side of the furnace here.
Okay.
Flip this little door up, and right there is a
good.
20 by 25
easy.
air filter door.
All right.
What year is the furnace?
2003.
Okay.
So it's not new, but it's definitely been replaced. That's good.
Yeah, furnace still lasts. Your air conditioner's 15 to 20 years, but a furnace is 30 plus here. Okay. Your storage shed, everything does look fine. The walls, we have some moisture stains on the walls, but it's hard to tell what's behind it. I'm not anticipating because you got them up there too. So I couldn't inspect a wood framing, but I'm not seeing anything from the outside indicating that we have any problems with it.
Okay.
But it is kind of like a crawl space is limited what I could do.
Yeah, you know what the seller said was that that was glue coming through.
No, it's water.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I'm guessing they got gutters. They added gutter downspouts. I'm guessing it's a roof leak, or I mean, I'm sorry, the gutter leak.
Okay.
Yeah, these gutters aren't gutters like we know. Manufactured home gutters are basically worthless.
Yeah. I've been told that before.
The this outlet is, and actually these two outlets are not grounded, so I'm going to recommend an electrician. We have a couple other things for the electrician to do at the same time.
All right.
This outlet here on the front of the shed is wired what we call reverse polarity. And that means the wires are switched in the outlet.
Yeah, that's a simple fix.
That is an easy fix. And then the exterior outlets are not GFCI protected.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Let's go in and inside in here in your laundry room.
All right.
This is your panel I mentioned with your main breaker up on top, and then all your circuit breakers are on the
Hold on, let me get out of the way. All right.
there.
Oh, okay.
Now this here is
They're labeled.
they are over here, yes.
Yeah.
This here is the GFCI breaker. I'm assuming that it's doing the exterior outlets that I said weren't GFCI protected. It's not functional. It does not trip. So it is I'm guessing it's a faulty breaker. We'll
Okay.
correct that though.
All right.
There are other ways to correct that. Electrician, a lot of times, they'll just put an outlet, a GFCI outlet on those outlets versus cost-wise, it's cheaper to do that.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I did run the washer and dryer. They are both did their thing.
Okay.
Dryer is venting into the crawl space. There's quite a bit of lint that I could see, but a little bit I can get underneath there. I do recommend, and this isn't that hard. The water
Running
heater
the
runs
dryer vent.
right out through the water heater room.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
to the
easy.
exterior.
All right.
I don't know why they put them in crawl space underneath the house.
Yeah, I know. A lot of them do
Just
that.
about all of them are underneath the house.
Yeah.
Okay, picture time.
All right.
Get it opened up here. These photos are going to be in what I call the full report. Some of these are just identification items. This is the water heater, 2011, 29 gallon. Likewise with the let's say gas furnace in the hallway.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, exterior closet. Just serial number on the air handler. This is I mentioned the filter underneath the furnace. Water shut off, and it's on the back side of the shed. Just a shot of the exterior, the rear. Air conditioner unit 03, 8th month.
Okay.
Water softener, I made the comment that we know of all we're not doing with that. This here is that panel.
Yeah.
And this here is actually the main 150 amp and then 50
So
amp.
rather than replacing the panel, they can just do the switches on the GFCIs themselves. Is that what you're saying?
No, the breaker in that panel. This here is the one out back.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And the electrician uses his own discretion.
All right.
It does the same thing. A lot of times it's cheaper to buy that GFCI there.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
This here's just a shed, just showing that I could not see the walls.
Okay.
The dishwasher, okay, remember this. This switch needs to be on to make the dishwasher work.
Okay.
I darn near rolled it up, it's not working, and I was like, dang.
Oh, good. I'm glad you checked that.
But we do have some. The dishwasher does work
Okay.
with the switch on.
Okay.
We do have, you notice, some of you get some rust on these racks and stuff. So at some point in time, they'll need to be replaced. Or
But it's running
does
through all
work.
the cycle.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
after I turn the switch on.
Yeah.
This here is my reminder. The RO system underneath the sink. This is that panel.
Okay, that's
in
what
the
we're talking
laundry
about.
room. Yeah. Oh, I thought I had. I guess I didn't take an interior photo, but that is that breaker we're talking about.
Okay.
The wiring is okay inside that panel. This here is a common thing we see when we do additions. This guest bedroom opens into that room addition.
So no egress.
It does not have the egress, so
Yeah.
it's basically just be advised that it's not safe to sleep in that room.
Yeah.
This here is the, kind of back up a little bit. We have low water pressure in this house.
Well, there's low water pressure
I
in this
know,
whole park.
I know. So I write it down, check with the park to see if you get it raised.
No, there's no way they'll do
And
that.
I'm not getting very little, yeah, really. I'm getting very little water pressure. I'm not getting enough water pressure for this shower to actually head to get water to it. So check, but this is actually spilling at the diverter, so it could be a matter of the bad diverter in that.
Oh, okay.
So it's one of the two.
Yeah, okay.
This is the shed, not grounded outlet.
Okay,
Exterior reverse polarity on front of the shed.
got it.
Okay, the roof. The roof is, it does have 2 layers. We do have a bunch of patching, several areas to be on the right slash carport side.
Okay.
Basically, get a roof up there and make sure it's sealed right. But do be advised, the roof, you have some time on it, but it does have 2 layers. Once it has 2 layers, all the layers do have to come off and start over.
Okay.
Basically what that means, you got underlayment, a little bit added, or some added cost. of tearing both layers off and then underlayment material.
Okay, but you think it has some life in it still?
It does, but we want to get a roofer up there. I looked real close on the ceiling, then be
Just
the
make sure
ceilings.
that's
Yeah, I'm not
sealed.
seeing any stains inside or anything.
How much lifetime do you think would be left on?
I hate to gamble on that,
Oh,
but I'm
okay.
going to say, you know,
Right.
get somebody to check it every couple of years. And,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
This is that switch that needs to be on.
okay.
This is in the panel outside, all the wiring at the neighbors. Basically, it's the neighbor's yard.
Yeah,
or somebody.
I know.
They're
Okay.
sharing that.
All right.
Well, he may. Oh, okay. I do have the inside panel I mentioned.
Okay.
This is inside the panel in the laundry room.
Okay.
This is that one that did not
Yeah.
trip. This is my tight spot.
Is that the crawl space?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
I couldn't turn to get
Did
back.
you have to suck it in or what?
Yeah, and it was kind of like I went in feet first, upside, face down. Okay, everything does look okay. This is the lint area here I mentioned.
Okay.
And then they do have the water softener drain line going directly into the sewer pipe. If that sewer backs up, your sewer water is going into drinking water.
Oh.
That should be, corrected.
So how do you run it?
A couple different ways. This is a customer. Hang on a minute. How did I get that? Oh. Okay, what this is they took, and what it amounts to, you put a T into this pipe here, and see how they have this, what they call the elbow type going off of that pipe there?
Oh, yeah.
And then they put what they call a riser, and then they put what they call an air gap.
Okay.
So you have a trap here, so sewer gases aren't escaping out.
Right.
And then put a riser, a pipe going up, and then they cut a hole in this pipe and fit this drain line they put in top of there.
Okay.
And that is one way. And then basically what it amounts to, if the sewer backs up, the sewer water is going to go out here. In this case, in the crawl space,
go up into the line.
Right.
Okay. All right.
And this here prevents the sewer gases from
And
coming
it doesn't
out.
look like it'd be a super expensive
It's not,
thing
no,
to do.
no.
Okay. Oh gosh, I learn something every single time you do an inspection.
There is insulation tore below the rear of the home, and when I get that sealed up so they're not getting.
Okay, so that's just that one spot right there?
That I can see.
Okay, all right, okay.
Okay, so those are the photos.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to our summary list.